Why are you here watching this video? What is your motivation to continue to grow as an educator? A few years back, I found my passion for teaching beginning to dwindle a little bit. I needed to remind myself of what was important and refocus my career goals. Today, we'll discuss one book that helped me in this and how it can help you as well. The book that I read was Start With Why, written by Simon Sinek. In this book, he talks about motivation and setting priorities for yourself. One concept that really resonated with me is what he called the Golden Circle. To put it simply, the Golden Circle is composed of 3 layers of motivation: what, how, and why. Simon explains it like this: every individual, group, or organization in the world knows what they do, what products they make, or services that they offer. Some know how they do it. These are the things that set them apart from their competition. However, very few understand why they do what they do. The why is their purpose, their belief, or their cause. Why is the very reason why an organization exists in the first place. He also explains that organizations that know their why and can communicate it often will have people becoming loyal patrons of the brand. Apple is a great example of this. By understanding their why and letting people know that their goal is to challenge the status quo and to think differently, they've created a brand where people are willing to stand in line for days just to be one of the first ones to try their new products. This got me thinking, what if I could use the Golden Circle in my life to focus my teaching on what's important and bring it to the next level? It turns out this was an awesome activity for me to do, and I recommend you doing it as well. Next time you get a chance, sit down in a distraction-free environment and think about what your core beliefs are around teaching. What is the purpose of your career? Why would you say that you became a teacher in the first place, and why do you continue to be one? Once you have a few things written down, whittle it down to 1 or 2 sentences that completely define your purpose as an educator. This is your why. When I first did this activity a few years ago, I found that it really helped me focus on what's important and brought back some passion in my career. Here's what I came up with. My why is to positively influence my classroom, my school, and my community. My focus will be on helping students to believe in themselves and their abilities and to prepare them for the future. That's my why. After you have yours, it's time to focus on how. How did you get your why as an educator? What areas are you committed to focusing on and getting better at? Remember, it's not the specifics on what you do, but these are the beliefs you have about yourself and what sets you apart from other educators. You should be able to come up with at least 3 to 4. Perhaps you're committed to professional development, or there's an area of teaching you're particularly passionate about, such as inquiry-based learning or innovation. Maybe you want to develop stronger relationships with your students, or perhaps your why would be best supported by taking care of your mental or physical health. The final way to create a golden circle is by focusing on the what. This should be the easiest part to identify and will be the most concrete, because these are the things that you do around your school. Any clubs that you lead, sports that you coach, or committees that you're a part of. Once you've come up with your what, or the things you do around the school, see how much they line up with your why, your ultimate goal as an educator. You may find that the activities that you're involved in do not really support your why at all. In this case, maybe you should start thinking about getting yourself involved in things that do support your why. I went through this activity last summer, but I found it to be really helpful in identifying what truly was important to me and how to best serve my class, my school, and my community. I challenge you now. If you haven't had the chance yet, read Start With Why and discover your why with the Golden Circle. You'll be glad you did. And for more videos on how to become a better educator, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.